Welcome to New Hampshire's Business. I'm Fred Coker. My guest and his team navigate the New Hampshire healthcare system, especially now, due to fear, confusion, and misinformation on healthcare. Here is a quote. When patients use search engines and social media, the vast amount of information at their fingertips can be overwhelming. And with all this available information, one must ask, what is credible? A group was formed in New Hampshire in 2021 to help residents navigate healthcare, called Health Market Connect, New Hampshire-based, funded through 2024, no-cost health information and health coverage assistance, a team of navigators throughout the state, relationships with healthcare providers. And they navigate the possibility of this, the end of the public health emergency, and with it, the requirement for continuous enrollment in Medicaid is expected to lead to significant coverage losses. So with me to describe what they do to navigate New Hampshire's healthcare system and to confront this fear and confusion is the Keith Ballingall. I hope I pronounced that right, Keith. President of the Health Market Connect based in Manchester and also has a background in financial services and insurance. Welcome.
Thank you very much for having me. I feel honored that we were able to bring this funding to the state. In my mind for a number of years, I envisioned the ability to create a team that were in the different pockets of the state, representing the unique areas that we have in the state, but also a team that spoke many languages because New Hampshire is a pretty diverse state, and we want to make sure we can help everybody no matter where they are.
Tell me about the fear, the confusion, and the misinformation. What are you hearing?
So a lot of that has to do with the pending ending of the public health emergency, which continues to move. Right now, it should end January the 11th, unless it moves again another 90 days, which it might. But the state has done an amazing job, and Department of Health and Human Services really, in what they call a pink letter campaign. So consumers who have Medicaid who need to update information to make sure they stay insured receive the pink letter in the mail. And the confusion was, do we need to do it immediately? And the answer is you should, but they won't lose coverage until the end of the public health emergency. And my goal is hopefully never.
So what do your navigators do? What do they actually do?
They will work with consumers to help them understand which insurance program is right for them, because there is something for everyone in our state.
Yeah, and the healthcare providers are playing ball with you?
We do want to make sure we are coordinated with the federally qualified health centers, with the hospitals, the independent offices. In the end, we need to make sure the coverage that consumers have works for the consumer and works for the offices.
Yeah. Now, when the health public emergency ends, does your business go away or do you keep going?
We're going to keep going. I mean, we're funded for a few years from the federal government to have this model in place. And I'm hoping they look at us and say, yeah, that's amazing. Let's continue.
Now, immediately, there's an open enrollment for health insurance marketplace coming up on November 1st, right?
Yeah, this is where we are probably going to be really, really busy. November the 1st is the open enrollment for the federal marketplace. People will have until December 15th for their coverages to start the first of the year. And they'll have until January the 15th for coverage to start in February.
What do you expect?
We have 50,000 people in our marketplace right now. I expect, and I'm hoping, a lot of reviews. We have a lot of new plans, a lot of price changes. I expect we're going to have a busy team.
Okay, well, Keith Ballingall, did I pronounce it right?
Ballingall, you're fine.
Oh, perfect. Okay, of Health Market Connect here in New Hampshire. Thanks, Keith, for your briefing on confusion and misinformation in the healthcare marketplace in New Hampshire and what you're doing about it. And if you missed part of this briefing, you go to WMUR.com, where it will be posted later today and all this week.